Last week, we introduced you to Poppy, a 15-year-old dog living in a Moncton shelter struggling to find a home. But as Global's Shelley Steeves is happy to report, Poppy will now live out his golden years in a new forever home.
Poppy.
Angus Hanrahan of Sussex says he just knew that Poppy was meant to be his after watching Global News last week and seeing Bill McLean visiting with the senior dog, struggling to find a home at the SPCA in Moncton.
Oh, I wish so much that somebody would adopt him on sympathy, if nothing else.
Well, on Friday, Bill got his wish. Inspired by Bill's story, Angus drove all the way from Sussex to Moncton to make Poppy part of his pack. The connection, he says, was instant.
And he's just as gentle as anything when he takes treats from you too, eh? He's a good boy.
Angus says when he saw Bill visiting with the senior dogs every week in memory of his own dog, also named Angus, it felt like a sign.
Well, I said I can't leave him, you know, in the kennel there where he's old, eh, and live out his last days.
Angus, who lives alone, already had two senior dogs, Daisy 10 and Rocky 9. He got both of them as puppies and just couldn't sit back knowing Poppy didn't have a loving home of his own. Just the thought of the old fella alone in a cage choked him up.
Yeah, I would do anything for the dogs, you know.
It's only been a few days and Poppy is already settling in and getting spoiled.
Poppy's old, gets cold, so we got to cover him up, put his coat on him. Well, I eat porridge, my dogs eat it, so, you know, I made another bowl for him, yeah. And he had liver and fish last night for supper. Come on, guys, let's go pee. Come on, Pop. Come on, Poppy. They're part of your family, you know, and they should be treated as family.
Angus, who lives alone, says Poppy will help keep him company in between visits with his 15 grandkids. Now, his great-granddaughter, well, she is a little confused about this new family member.
She's having a hard job understanding that, and they all call me Pappy. That Pappy got a new puppy called Poppy.
But that, too, meant that this new family was meant to be.
Oh, it's tough, those old stairs, eh, buddy?
Shelley Steeves, Global News, Moncton.